Sometimes you just need a little space and something nice. But how many mice would it take to get to the moon? And how long would it take those little rodents? Why would a mouse go to the moon in the first place? For all that tasty moon cheese, but the mouse has to go 238,855 miles away to get it, which is pretty far, and I'm not even a mouse. It would take 6 months and 16 days to drive to the moon. Unfortunately, mice can't drive. Mice are 2.5 to 3.5 inches long, if excluding the tail, which doesn't make sense. Mice have tails, making them 5.5 to 7 inches long. They're little guys. Now think of a mile. That's a nice miles you thought of, but miles is in distance. 1 mile is a ridiculous 63,360 inches, or in a better term that everyone understands, 9,051.5 mice to 11,520 mice. So if those little mice want that tasty lunar Limburger cheese, they would need 2.1 to 2.7 billion mice to make the trip. Good news is Earth has an estimated 5 billion mice, so it's doable. Wait, what? It died? Hold on. Might not be doable since mice only live up to 6 months to 2 years. What is worse is the stubby little legs of a house mouse can only go 6 to 3 miles in a lifetime, meaning it would take 79,618 to 39,809 generations of mice to get to the moon. If that wasn't impractical enough, 50 to 62 miles in, the air is thinning just like your hairline. The rad little rodents would need oxygen tanks for 238,793 miles of the trip. What is even worse is mice can only carry 12 to 30 grams, so we would need 37.75 to 15.1 mice to carry a pound, but a regulator size oxygen tank is 2 pounds. 75.5 to 30.2 mice to carry 1 tank with 5.5 to 5.7 hours of oxygen. All seems a bit pointless with needing 862.72 tanks to make the 6-month trip if they drove, which at this point might be easier to teach a mouse to Stuart Little and drive, which has made this pointless and a waste of your time because the answer is one mouse that you taught to drive a car carrying 862.72 oxygen tanks to make it on the 6 months and 16-day trip to the moon. It's over now. You can leave. But first, why not tell a friend or a grandparent or an enemy or Paul, your creepy neighbor, about this video? Okay, that's it. Get out!